What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. As you can tell, I got the Detroit Tigers 2020 schedule up here. This is the best image I could find of their revised schedule, kind of what you see up here on the screen. I kind of want to talk about the Tigers here just real quick. It's not going to be a long video. You know, I always say it's not going to be a long video, and then it ends up being a 7 to 8 minute video, but I kind of want to talk about them here real quick. It looks like we're going to have Major League Baseball now that the owners and the players have came to an agreement on money, how many games are going to be played, all that sort of stuff. Looks like about 60 games. And as you can tell here by the roster or by the schedule, it looks like a lot of not going to travel much outside of the Midwest, if at all. As you can tell, we got Cincinnati here for the 25th or the 21st and the 22nd, I believe, of July. That's this Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see they got little asterisks on here for the exhibition games, and then they start the regular season, starting the revised regular season starting on Friday, the 24th of July. And they go back and they play Cincinnati again for 3 games, and then they go on a, I think a 8 or 9 day homestand with Kansas City, St. Louis, and Cincinnati, St. Louis, and Kansas City. Excuse me. They're gonna kind of go right into there. And I think the farthest they ever have to travel, I believe, is Pittsburgh isn't really that far. I think the farthest they have to travel is Kansas City. So kind of right in the Midwestern kind of states here. They don't go much outside of that. They have quite a bit of National League teams that they play. And I think they did that to try to keep the travel down and to hopefully try to keep the teams within a kind of a region instead of having them go to California, to Florida, to Georgia, Texas, to have to travel to play some baseball teams. I really don't think Detroit's really going to be much of a contender for the playoffs, even if they do have the playoffs. I don't know how this is all going to go down with all the COVID stuff, but as I've said before, if you guys have watched my other videos, I kind of watch a little bit of the Korean baseball organization over in South Korea. I think if they can do it over there, we can most definitely do it here. Maybe not on a 162 game schedule, which we know that they've got a 60 game schedule now. But I believe that they can do it, and they can do it safely as long as they continue testing, make sure that people aren't spreading the virus. And if they do, I wonder if somebody does get the virus, how they're going to curtail this and try to quarantine them. And if it kind of gets out of control, I wonder what Major League Baseball will probably have to cancel the season. But I don't think that'll happen. I do kind of wonder how this is all going to kind of play out if somebody does have the COVID-19 virus in them, how this is going to play out, and if they end up spreading it to other players, how this is going to play out, especially kind of within a team here. Say if someone from the Tigers gets it, how are they going to? How is the team going to? Are they going to have to postpone games or cancel games or something like that? We're just going to have to see how this all kind of plays out. But as you guys can see here on the schedule, and like I said, it's not the best schedule. I believe they just tried to keep them right into the region. Cincinnati, Kansas City, Chicago White Sox. You got the Cubs in here. You got the Twins. You got the Brewers. And I believe that's it, other than, I think I said Cincinnati. I think that's it. Yeah, St. Louis, excuse me, in St. Louis. As you can tell, they try to keep them into a region so you wouldn't have to travel all that much. And they only travel, I believe all these teams play each other. I don't think they go outside of somewhere and play another team. Like St. Louis wouldn't kind of go within their region and play other teams. I don't think that's how it all fits in here. But maybe I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. How I think the Tigers are going to do, like I said, I don't think they're going to make a playoff team. I think they're still kind of in that trying to get the core players phase. I don't think Miguel Cabrera, even though he's the face of the team, I don't think he's the piece of the puzzle going forward with the Tigers, because he's on number one. He's on the wrong side of 30, even though he's kind of slimmed down. And I hope he keeps slimmed down. I hope he doesn't keep gaining weight as the season goes along. More or less because he doesn't need to put back on weight as the season goes along. And it's only 60 games, so I can't imagine him doing that. But Cabrera is still the face of the Tigers, although I don't think he's the piece to go forward. They're trying to find that core group, of players. I think was it Torkelson and uh, the new guy for that was the catcher. I think those are probably going to be your two pieces that are probably going to come to the organization. Maybe not right away. Maybe they might play this season here, but I think they're probably going to go back down to the minor leagues, get some experience, and then when the minor league coaches think that they're ready to come to the major leagues, they'll bring them up. But for this season, they probably are going to play it out. You're probably going to see a lot of new faces in Detroit. I think you're just still going to see bad baseball, unfortunately, for this team. I think Detroit's probably going to be battling for the worst team in the league, along with the Orioles. I don't think the Orioles are all that great either. I haven't heard anything about them making any real big strides or anything like that. So I think probably Detroit and Baltimore are probably going to be your two teams that are going to battle for the basement. I'll put it that way. Um, yeah, I just kind of think that Detroit is in this kind of limbo stage where they're trying to get the core pieces in, see who those core pieces are going to be, and then as the later seasons come on, build on that core pieces and try to bring people in that fit into that core group. With it, whether it's trade, whether it's free agency, or whether it's through the draft. But yeah, I think I think this is probably you're going to see Major League Baseball finally, some kind of an American sport on television. Even though the NBA has said that they're not going to play out a season, it's still up in the air for the NFL and for the NHL. I really, honestly, haven't heard anything about the NHL, whether or not they're going to play throughout the season or have a season, not play throughout the season, even have a season yet with this COVID-19 stuff going on because the time's ticking for those two sports. We're just gonna have to see how this all plays out. But guys, let me know what you guys think of the revised schedule. I know it's kind of condensed and the picture's not all that great, and you can't see the whole entire thing. I tried looking on Google Images to try to see if somebody had a better photo of the actual 2020 schedule. I didn't really go out into the DetroitTigers.com site and look at there either, but I kind of wanted to make this video real quick because I didn't put it out here on Wednesday, and I kind of wanted to get something out for you guys to consume, and it's sports related finally instead of beer related or the vlog stuff. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you think the Tigers are going to do well? Do you think they're going to try to be right around 500? Which that's probably the goal is to try to be 30-30 through the 60-game season. Where do you guys think they're going to kind of be at the bottom of the barrel? I kind of think they're going to be probably 15. My guess is probably 15-45 for the season with no playoff appearance, which obviously I don't think anyone's really planning on going to the playoffs here, maybe except for Tigers management to make them the playoffs. But I think it's an unrealistic goal, at least at this point, especially with the 60-game season and you knowing what the past season brought you. I just think it's an unrealistic goal this year. Yeah, but let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, it's coming up on 7:30. I'm going to get around, get a cup of coffee here because it's really early in the morning. I kind of wanted to get this video out to you guys, and I got to get to work. I'm going to be working from home, which probably is going to be the new normal for me. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.